one. Don't see anything I can.
It's because we're in the one room. It's I think the thing you use the fire shot on, I think it's past this. Because it was in the room, like... You could pause and look at the map.
Well, no, that's outside, Curzon. That's out the completely different way than where I fucking ended up. Hold on. Using the gyro again, goddammit.
No. I guess.
Right. And okay. Okay, that's outside. Out this door. Because, yeah, those guys are made of wood.
Can you do charge shots with the fire, or it looks like no? At least not yet. And then that's the...
That's an electric lock. That's an ice lock. Okay. I can't even do anything in here.
Want a, like... a good change compared to Prime 2. Didn't Prime 2, because there was a bunch of ammo upgrades, didn't that start you with 10 shots of both?
Prime 2, well, 1! Yeah. Prime 2 started you with a tiny bit of ammo, and Prime 2 has that system that bothers me.
I was going to say, because I made the Prime 2 joke, this being a problem or not, it's all going to come down to how much ammo the game, like... how often the game feeds you ammo.
Prime 2, the game gives you ammo at a decent rate.
But it...
Yes! I was about to bitch about that.
It's that stupid...
It's the system in Prime 2 that makes the ammo dumb. So, in Prime 2, you have a dark beam and a light beam. If you defeat enemies with the dark beam, you get light ammo. If you defeat enemies with the light beam, you get dark ammo.
Now we would have to backtrack all the way to the beginning to that, like, psychic boot platforming section. That's the most immediate thing I can think of.
Yes. Oh, the ammo in 2 is just... Oh, damn it. You got... What is... like...
These enemies are, like, super weak. Yeah, these enemies seem to be super weak to the...
Oh, bullshit.
fire, so that's nice.
Because they're like...
I guess at least the one other good thing the game seems to be doing, at least right now, because the different, like, beam types, instead of them being your main weapon, they're considered sub-weapons. Yeah, because you would need a double jump to...
Yep.
Okay.
You have your main beam, which will probably get stronger anyway, but then you have...
Honestly, considering that the game seems to be doing the sub-weapon system, I feel like the main beam isn't actually going to probably get any stronger until maybe the end of the game, but...
Damn it. Oh. Everything still does way too much fucking damage.
At least you now do a lot of damage to them, because the second thing I was going to bring up is that now it could be because you're in the plant, like, area, so, being in the plant area, all the enemies...
Well, one! I have the stronger beams or a good charge shot can just eviscerate these guys.
Yes, but in terms of the ammo, the beam, it seems to also, like, one-shot or nearly one-shot them.
The fire sets...
The sub-weapons seem to actually be very strong, because that's the other problem with Prime 2, because it's sub-weapons, like, because the different beam types have ammo, but they're beam types, it's like, you basically have ammo for shit that's, like, really, really weak. Because the game also does that other stupid thing of, things in the light world
are weak to dark damage.
and things in the dark world are weak to the light beam.
Fuck you, bud. Trying to remember where that was.
I don't remember either.
Oh no, the weakness thing is cool. My problem is that weakness thing makes the dark and light ammo bullshit infinitely more obnoxious. Things in the light world are generally weak to dark. Things in the dark world are weak to light. But if I hit an enemy with a light beam, I get dark ammo. So if I'm in the dark world and I use the light beam, I'm going to get useless ass dark ammo.
What does the Annihilator beam do in that case, because it uses both?
I don't remember. I think you get a chance of both ammo types, but that still creates an issue because the Annihilator beam... Oh, fuck you, stupid. That still creates an overall issue because the Annihilator beam uses both ammos. So, it's a good mixed weapon, but then you're not really getting the ammo you need inherently. So the beam ammo falls apart, like, exponentially. There are so many of these guys now. Fuck you, bud.
At least they give you an effective weapon.
I use the missiles.
Yeah, I know you use the missiles, but...
Because we're just backtracking to get stuff. Hold on. We're back in here and I have a double jump and my gun is making whirly noises. Might be something cool in here. Ah. Ah.
It is interesting if there is actually just a natural collectible radar, but if there is, the game didn't tell you about it. But I do think, because this is we're back up here, I think after leaving that, I think that is that where those two platforms were.
I think.
Because we're in an outside section. I remember those two platforms being in an outside part.
Alright. Pretty sure it's in the bigger. Yeah, outdoor area, because we're near the save point.
Hmm.
It's fine. That tossed me off anyway. Here's my fire damage. Yeah, they like.
It's just like one hit and then some irregular shots. And this could just be the area looking similar, but this this area looks kind of close to it, but like I said, it could just be everything here looking kind of samey, because it does.
Let's see what the fire does to you. Yeah, burn over time. Okay.
It basically literally is the
It is plasma beam.
It's basically the plasma beam minus a bit of the power.
Oh, I did a fucking loop. God damn it. Did the fucking loop around, because this area is a big fucking circle. Yeah, because I can double jump so I can get. Yeah. Bigger area.
Whew.
Okay.
Oh, there they are.
Yeah.
Wonder if you will get a charge shot upgrade for the sub weapon later, because if so, whew.
Oh yeah, already activated
Yeah,
that.
there.
That's the missile. That's what I came back here for. Fucking gyro. Standard controls. Gyro control. Okay. Yeah, because you're basically back to the.
Back to the start.
I still can't do that. Literally came back over here for the...
Yeah.
Missile.
Because the two things we have for progression and now are the, like, basically a fire shot and the double jump, so would need to either get to an area where you would need, like, double jump to reach, like, funny enough, like that. Or an area where we have to burn through something with the fire ship. I think there was one of those fire ship doors somewhere in the vault, a forge, but that would likely probably be a like missile or something.
Okay, I have no fucking idea where to go.
We're gonna go back to the fire area because it has the lava. And the basically two abilities we have that we didn't have before are the double jump and the fire. Because we've been scanning stuff, I remember scanning a like fire door somewhere, but I don't remember where that was. But even then, because of how out of the way that was, that would likely probably just be like another missile or energy tank.
That's being marked.
I guess we could try to go there then.
Because the ping is...
Because that's that fire area.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Yeah, that's... Wait. Not a...
I'm pretty sure that's the...
No, it's the fire area, but there's
No,
a...
I was going to say I'm pretty sure that is a little, like, fire door marker.
I don't want to waste all of my damn time going back over.
That's because that area still has the whole of the entrance was blocked with lava, unless that's just gone out arbitrarily. You could radio, see what the connection not available. Isn't it funny they have like they have that as a way to like help, but you can barely ever actually use it, which is so funny because so many people. I remember seeing so many people bitch about like all the like hand holding and stuff, and it's like, and yet the radio that's supposed to help you is barely ever functional. So because we have to cross through the area the one guy is in, you can talk to him again when you're crossing through, see what he says, if he points at a specific direction.
Bring it on, bitches.
Bring it on, old man.
Bring it on.
No, people, let's play smart and
Let's be smart and bring it on. Oh, so now the talking cheese is gonna preach to us. Eviscerated on one charge shot, that's funny. Fuck you, bud.
Just as metal as the plasma beam.
Plasma!
Plasma! We can't quote that game, Doug Tanaple got cancelled.
it's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, I thought this topic would be quick and interesting. How many of you also hate the ammo system in Metroid Prime 2? I was talking about it because I think it's fucking stupid. I'm not going to harp on it that much in a long-term sense because I feel like I said everything I needed to. I don't even inherently mind that the game has ammo. I just think the system is counterintuitive and incredibly fucking stupid because of it. This ammo system is almost super good, but I don't like that opposite ammo bullshit because that basically ruins the game, since enemies in the Dark World are weak to the light beam, and enemies in the light world are generally weak to the dark beam, but using the dark beam gets light ammo, and using the light beam gets dark ammo, and using the dark beam in the dark world is bad, and using the light beam in the light world is bad. The Annihilator beam is its own beast, and then you have your basic power beam, but that fucking sucks. But because of how stupid the ammo was, I used the power beam through most of that game, and it was fucking miserable. Because I'm not going to engage with a system that I didn't fully understand, and even understanding it now, I think it's counterintuitive. I get what they were trying to do, but I feel like that system doesn't work in a game with weaknesses and resistances, especially because the power beam does not really get you a lot of opportunities to get ammo. They reward you for using the opposite beam, which is incredibly stupid, because that feels like someone thought the weakness system would be too broken, so they needed to balance it. But all this does is punish you for using a system that they put in the game, and then this forces you to play like an idiot just so you get ammo for the beam that's actually useful. And that is incredibly fucking stupid. Oh yes, I'm using the light beam in the dark world because the light beam does more damage to dark enemies. But oh, that would be a bit too broken. So we basically need to punish you for abusing this weakness system. So light ammo will basically never drop. You'll get all this dark ammo, meaning you then need to use the dark beam in the dark world like a moron. And then you get light ammo, and that makes the dark world less miserable because you used the wrong beam. So all this does is make you play the game in the dumbest way possible, instead of rewarding you for using a weakness. They're basically punishing you. Oh, abusing the weakness system that we programmed, we can't be having that now. The ammo is my biggest stink. But anyway, I am rambling. You can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.